Someone had a master plan when it came to you. This person was distorted, whether they're feminine or masculine, their viewpoint was distorted, their way of living was distorted. This person felt like they could control you in some way. They felt like if they fed you some sort of plan or plot, they would be able to get something out of you. This is a person that is a player. They are a whore in some way. This person is emotionally unavailable and very non-committal, which means their business propositions are also non-committal. Some of you, this was happening in the business place where you were connected to someone, they could see all of your talents, and they basically either tried to steal your ideas or they had plans to shift your work setting in some way, to put more issues and problems onto your path. This is someone that didn't know that you are the truth. They didn't know that you had this crown. This person had no idea that you could see the truth. They had no idea that you could foresee all the burdens that they planned on putting on your back. This is someone that planned to put you in the caregiver role where you were taking care of them. You were providing them of something, of value, of a gift. Some of you may have been connected to a couple, and this couple wanted to basically use you for your money, your assets, your opportunities. This is a couple that doesn't engage in like open connections or open relationships, so they don't mind bringing someone into the picture if it is going to benefit them at the end of the day. Some of you were steered by this player because this player was trying to use you, use your assets, use your energy, use your light, because you came off as a star. So there's a reason why either this people or this person was drawn to you in the first place, because they knew either you had this celebrity type of energy, they knew you were a healer of some sort. These people knew that your cup was full. If you look at this woman's cup, it's completely full to the point of where it's dripping off on the side. So people can see how blessed you are, and they try to basically conspire against you to see how can we use this person's blessings as a way to benefit us. If this was someone that you were possibly trying to get into a relationship with, it's like this person had plans to put you in as an option, or maybe even to go back and forth between you and another individual. We do have two women here, but this can also resonate with men. But when it comes to you, as you can see, you're sitting comfortably, minding your own business with this RBF, this resting face, and this big sword where you're not going to let anyone play games with you. You had this sword of truth all along. So it doesn't matter what type of temptation was coming into your way, you already saw it coming. This is why you're so comfortable, because you already knew what was in store for you. So what did you decide to do? You decided to jump ship. Some of you may have even played some sort of chess game with this person, maybe even put them in a position of stress. Someone thought they were going to stress you out, and it ended up being the other way around, where you imprisoned them. You kept them trapped in their own issues, essentially. Someone tried to basically deflect their issues onto you because they knew you can handle it, they knew you could fix it. But what they didn't know is that they were dealing with a calculated individual like you that knows right when to jump out. They know the exact moment where they should just abandon situations. So some of you may have cost this person money in some way, assets, and it's not like you were doing it to them. It's they tried to control you, and this type of control actually backfired to the point where you don't even communicate with this person. Some of you had ghosted this individual. Some of you were connected to someone that wanted someone else, or they wanted to explore other options, but they wanted access to you as well. They basically wanted to keep you on the back burner while they go and entertain somebody else who may have been a little more open to them, because with you, you don't take BS from anybody. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter if it's your kids, your partner, love interest, people at work. Your standards are very high. Your guard is very high, and you'll cut people out if necessary. You may have investigated the situation and decided, I'm going to play this to my benefit. I'm going to play this person the same way they try to play me. And then at the end, you ended up choosing a new pathway, and you gained some sort of gift from this. So someone may have actually sharpened your discernment skills by putting you in the energy of where you had to exercise them. Someone here did not love you, because anyone that's in this energy trying to control people to use them to their own benefit, that doesn't stem from love. It stems from like control and fear. And if there was a couple here trying to basically team up against you, they basically learned that they played with the wrong one and that they really shouldn't, or there could be repercussions that were unforeseen. Some of you may have even gone as far as like getting the legal system to go after somebody for what they tried to do to you. Some of you, the things that were happening to you, did stem from the fact that you were connected to people that were either racist or prejudiced against you because of certain things that you had, certain characteristics that they had never seen. And like I said, they played with the wrong one, because even as a child, you've always been defensive. Even as a child, you've always stood up for yourself, even in situations where people tried to stomp you down. So you've had experience from a child state into not only investigating things and seeing where it would lead you, but also communicating what your desires are and letting it be known. So you let it be known exactly what you were willing and not willing to tolerate. And at the end of the day, someone still felt like they could coerce you into doing what they want or into getting what it is that they desire. Someone thought that they could use you to get whatever outcome they had in store working, and you actually sent them off in their merry way into a position of stress. Some of you even moved away from someone and ghosted them, and they're wondering where you're at. They're wondering how is it that you put together everything they had in store for you without even talking to anyone. This is how powerful you guys are. Your gift of discernment is so powerful. The dominion that you hold is crucial. People will always want to use you for their own benefit, but if you can see it and if you listen to that intuitive nudge, you will always know who's distorted. They give off an energy. It's like the devil. When the devil has their hand in people's heart, they give off like an essence that's left behind, and you can pick up on it. You know when someone's toxic. Even when they try to mask that energy and they try to make it seem like they're of the light, you already know. You already picked up on this. You see, she has her sword on her shoulder. She's just looking for the right time to cut it off. And this is why you're so dangerous at times, is because people think that they have you set or that they have you figured out. And at the very last second, you pivot and completely do a U-turn to the point where they have no idea what is going on. And you'll just leave them right where they're at. You will leave the depression, the sadness, the anxiety that people try to keep you in. You will leave them right there. And that's exactly what you did either to this person or to these people that tried to get you caught up. They tried to affect your money, your resources, your job even. Not knowing that everything comes back full circle, especially someone who's aware and has discernment like you. It is not easy to put you in a trap because you will see it coming.